Watching RWBY, there's a lot of major questions that come into my mind, like the incredible emphasis on both the fall and spring maiden, but it did make me wonder, why don't they care about the winter maiden? The more I thought about it, the more I returned to the same answer. I think the winter maiden is none other than Salem. First, let's look at the facts. Of course, we have the obvious name significance relating to the Salem witch trials, which would only make sense that Salem could use the magic of maidens, but names aren't all. We know Salem has incredible powers displayed throughout Season 5, such as control of Grimm and an unseen power so great it scares Cinder and even Lionheart, who was fully aware of Ozpin's power and reputation. Along with this, it's also confirmed in Season 5 Episode 3 that Salem is at minimum 2,000 years old, with Ozpin stating he was made to live for thousands of years by the gods for failing to stop Salem in the past. That places Salem as our second character who has far outlived a normal human age along with Ozpin. What could be her excuse for it? Salem being immune to aging also fits greatly into how she has her knowledge of the world shown throughout the World of Remnant series. Salem is shown to have knowledge which seems near impossible for her to know. Cinder has said that she can use Maiden's powers in ways others couldn't even imagine. Perhaps she was trained by the most ancient Maiden, like Salem, who has mastered their abilities. This also makes sense in the context of knowledge knowing Silver Eyes are the greatest weakness to a Maiden, because she herself is one. Salem is also privy to knowledge very few characters have, including knowing of the relics and how certain maidens can access certain relics. This is almost completely confirmed with the reveal that Fall Maiden unlocks the relic of Beacon. Knowing the cautious nature of Ozpin, he would never keep the maiden who unlocks the relic in the same continent, meaning the hunting of the Fall Maiden was a conscious effort by Salem herself. Despite all the growing chaos, Amber is dead. Ozpin and Crow start looking for the Spring Maiden, ignoring the Winter Maiden. I believe this because they know Salem is the Winter Maiden, and the powers would be near irretrievable. But the obvious question that follows this is, what about the Summer Maiden? I think that the Summer Maiden is already serving directly under Ozpin as Ruby Rose. I believe that Summer Rose was the Summer Maiden. Her silver eyes and being made her a perfect assassin to kill Salem for Ozpin. That would also explain the significance of Team Stark for Ozpin, although I will expand on this at a later point. Salem and her group have also stated that they've killed silver-eyed warriors before. The eyes are shown to be at least somewhat hereditary, so that leaves me to believe the person they killed was Summer. This would fit perfectly into Salem's reveal, being shown immediately after Summer Rose's grave. How do we know RWBY is the next Summer Maiden? Well, it is almost completely stated in the song Red Like Roses Part 2, that Summer is always thinking of RWBY, and we know the last person in her thoughts is the person who becomes the next Maiden. Summer was thinking about how she wouldn't see her daughter and wouldn't get home again. Salem is possibly aware of this, and so it explains Ozpin sending RWBY to the same pitiful demise. This would also add up to Ozpin inviting RWBY to Beacon so early, while most other characters enter at 17. In my opinion, RWBY and Salem are the Summer and Winter Maidens respectively, perfect opposites yet so similar. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this theory. This is actually the first part of a 3-part massive theory, which I've broken down to smaller and easier to understand parts. The next 2 parts will be out Monday and Wednesday respectively. The next video is a mini-theory, Ozpin is the creator of the Maidens, and a long finale video, Ozpin is the true villain of RWBY. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.